Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're talking love and marriage, Huntsville. Y'all know why y'all here. Anything I say is alleged in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description. Some housekeeping and meat and potato items. It is free to follow me. It is free to subscribe to this channel, Anonymous Tea. It is free to subscribe my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. It is free to follow me 74 more days in the US on TikTok on Anonymous Tea Podcast. It is free to follow me on the gram, on the Instagrammies at AnonymousRealityTVBlogger, y'all. And it is free to like, it is free to comment, it is free to share the video, it is free to repost the video. So there's some Huntsville things we need to get into this video. I figure we'll just try to do as much as we can in one fell swoop. And nonetheless, first and foremost, apparently Jaylen is going to be part owner or have some ownership stake in Black with the QUE, and I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's like good or bad or not for his credit. I guess, you know, eventually it'll reveal itself. But I guess that's the new thing. Also, speaking of, Kimmy apparently is making her acting debut, y'all. She's making her first cameo appearance, it looks like, in a movie called Echoes, or so it posted it. At first I thought it was posting it because I thought it was trying to feature Black with the QUE, but it didn't look like Black with the QUE, but it looked similar because there was like a bar scene in there. So nonetheless, he posted that, but didn't say anything about it. Didn't say, you know, congratulations, Kimmy, like nothing about it, just kind of posted it or whatever. Then we have, of course, SUNNI. SUNNI did a live this morning, y'all. She did a live where she essentially is, you know, basically giving some commentary on, you know, what has gone down on the show and in regards to why she's leaving and this and that, but basically said that, you know, she doesn't understand all these people who supported Mel and then switch up when they get all on TV. When she spoke on the Destiny and LeBaric situation, said she doesn't have all the facts, and she says that there's some things that'll happen that will play out, and then she said also the reasons why she left and why things unfolded the way that they did, that they'll play out in a certain fashion, and for now she's going to take the high road, and she's going to play nice and all this and that. She said for her, she's not a butt kisser. She marches to the beat of her own drum. Feels like whatever is right, what's wrong is wrong. Will not spill once again until after the reunion. She said there's a lot that the fans don't know as far as what's going on behind the scenes. She says a lot of people contact her, DM her, and email her as far as all things that are going on in these Huntsville streets. And then said, you know, basically Destiny pretends to have all the time for SUNNI, but every time SUNNI interacts with her, that she basically walks away. Basically trying to say that Destiny doesn't keep the same energy for real. But then also said that, you know, also said that as far as her friendships go, she never really falls out with anybody, and she's cool with all of her exes, and basically said that Destiny's poison. She specifically called Destiny poison, and said that all of Destiny's exes end up going to jail. And this is that. And SUNNI said she has way more to lose than Destiny does, which is why she's not about to fight out here. And said she's only gotten to one fight, and that was back in high school. Also said that she still doesn't know what's true and what's not. All she knows is that things are hearsay until there's official court documents. But this is coming from SUNNI, said that you can't just have anybody arrested willy-nilly and they'll come and get you. And then she said just because somebody is locked up doesn't mean that they're guilty. She said she doesn't know whether or not if Destiny experienced ABUSE. She said it's a very sensitive situation. She said there's different types of abuse, such as physical and harassing and mental abuse. There's a whole spectrum. She said the issue with Destiny is that her character is a problem. Her character is very vindictive. She says that Destiny has been very nasty, and she says that it's been so contentious between her and LeBaric that they just have not been on the same page for quite some time, so their communication to each other is just not good. Also said that, you know, how could she take seriously Destiny, who's admitted to emasculating black men and talking down on black men and this and that. And so she said that seeing other situations because of a, because of a child, you would think that you wouldn't want to go back and forth in the court system. Says that she doesn't know LeBaric personally. She said she only saw him at the back of the club once, and that he had contacted her, DM'd her, whatever. But nonetheless, she said that Destiny does not represent somebody who is a damsel in distress that needs rescuing. And then made the comment that Destiny provokes men. This is what Sunny's alleging. She alleges that Destiny provokes men. She says she doesn't see Destiny allowing somebody to whoop her behind, and that she's had to have had altercations because she has a slick mouth. This is what Sunny said, y'all. And she said this, which I do not agree with, but basically it was like, it's hard not to bop her upside her head, y'all. And then she was like, but I'm not saying that it's right. Oh my goodness. And she just said, why wait so long to report on this and talk about being a DV survivor? And why couldn't you have did this the last few years? And she said that Destiny's the type to be vengeful and revengeful to get her lick back and won't let you abuse her. Said, calling the police for everything. She said for Sunny, she's like, listen, looky here, I'm from the loop. Like, I got brothers, I got cousins, I got people that'll be ready to show up, and it's about to go down. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I don't know if it's about where you are from in the country, but real talk. I won't say who, but let's just say, when people have made threats, if you've got a good support system, if you've got a good, whether it's a good group of friends or a good group of family, let's just say, if we need to be somewhere, no matter what, rain, sleet, snow, hail, it doesn't matter if it's a holiday, doesn't matter if it's somebody's birthday, somebody's anniversary, just to let you know, we'll pull up. You want to make threats to people and you want to see what's up, we'll come and see about you. We're going to make sure that we're going to get this handled, right? We're going to make sure that we'll get this handled, right? Now, if we need to have a police presence to make sure things that you don't pop off, that's one thing. But nonetheless, this whole thing, we're going to handle it face to face, right? We're going to see all that stuff you were talking on the phone, on the text message. We're going to see if you have the energy in our face. So nonetheless, I on that regard, I am totally, listen. Listen, people aren't racking up the charges here. No, we'll just pull up to your house. We'll pull up to your house and see if you have the same energy. If you're about that smoke, right? And 9 times out of 10, they're not about the smoke. So so nonetheless, really, it's a scare tactic. It's a scare tactic because people try to do that upon people that they feel like that they've isolated from like their family and their friends and other things. So they don't. So then when you pull up, you make all these threats to people, and then they pull up with their village, whether it's their family, their friends, or their support system, whomever, they don't have the same energy anymore. And then it's like, and then we come out in groups because it's like, you don't know who's all here. You don't know who all we got up in the car, who's all in the whip. You don't know, trying all that foolishness. But also, then called Destiny, said that Destiny had a chick mutt face, y'all. Oh my gosh. But basically said, the justice system already does not treat black people right to begin with, felt that it was wrong what she's doing to LeBaric and all that jazz, right? So y'all can let me know your thoughts on that. Those were Sunny's thoughts. Now, in the midst of all this, if you were living under a rock, y'all, or if you didn't care, Carlos King brought back Messy Mondays with none other than Dr. Heavenly. I believe she didn't come in till like 13 or 14 minutes in, but none of that matters, because really the only part that matters is the Love and Marriage Huntsville piece. For some reason, y'all, they're still obsessed with Mel in the comments, even when she's not the topic of conversation, because the conversation was a little bit of stuff about Married to Medicine and their upcoming live in February and this and that. But you go in the comments and there's people just calling nicknames, like just horrible names of Mel fans and Mel supporters. And this is why I'm talking about whether Mel's on the show or not, y'all can't keep her name out your mouths. If she's not even the topic in the video, y'all still can't keep her name out your mouth. Like, you're just proving why so many people are going to continue to keep up with her regardless, because y'all need content, y'all need material, and you need it from Mel to fuel your hate speech. So nonetheless, Dr. Heavenly was saying, I guess there's apparently rumors about Dr. Damon cheating on her with snow bunnies. Now, I want to say this. I heard this rumor years ago. I heard that the rumor was, allegedly, that there were some snow bunny nurses. Allegedly. That was alleged mistresses. But I heard this years ago. Like, years ago. Like, within the first few years of Dr. Heavenly being on the show, because that was when she was pushing hardcore, my marriage is perfect, none of y'all's are, my marriage is perfect, this and that, and trying to, you know, call out everybody else's husband and all that, and trying to have those counseling sessions on those cast trips, and trying to make it seem like her and Dr. Damon should be couple goals and should be what everybody should aspire to be. And so now Dr. Heavenly's all like, yeah, they're saying that he's cheating with all these snow bunnies and he's got like 4 or 5 outside kids on me and da-da-da-da-da. But, you know, I'm not like TISHA. I'm not like TISHA from your show, from Love and Marriage Huntsville. You know, I'm not about to stay with no cheater. And I was like, oh. And she was like, I ain't Marceau's wife. I was like, oh. So then Carlos King did something that he's never done for Mel. And that was, he said, I'm not, you know, let's not talk about my cast, leave TISHA and Marceau alone. Even though he was laughing, so to me, he was enjoying it. But it's more to come as far as whether Mel's back or not. TISHA and Marceau, this is going to now be what is going to be exploited for the following season. If in fact the show is coming back, if in fact y'all really are for real filming. Carlos King doesn't care about your concerns. Ask Akeisha and Sokuchi how that went. So Gucci, I did not say what y'all thought I said. So Gucci, ask them what y'all thought how they felt when they voiced their concerns to Carlos King, and still ended up quitting the show. So nonetheless, you know, you can have all these concerns, you can have all these complaints, you can have all these vent sessions, but Carlos King is going to do what Carlos King wants to do, and that's on that. But yeah, I mean, we'll see if the T Squad or Marceau or TISHA or TISHA's mom, are any of y'all gonna come out and cuss out Dr. Heavenly? And let me tell you, the answer is no. Because y'all view her as a celebrity, y'all view her as, you know, one of the big time people on Bravo who have millions of followers, so you're not gonna step to Dr. Heavenly. And you might be scared of her. So nonetheless, you're going to let it rock. But if it was Mel saying that, oh, y'all be dragging her up and down. Y'all would be saying that Mel is jealous, Mel is bitter, Mel wants everybody to be divorced like her, da-da-da-da-da. But I bet y'all not giving that same energy to Dr. Heavenly. You're not saying she's miserable or that she's projecting or anything. But the irony in this is that Dr. Heavenly herself said that she switched up now. Now she's saying that if Dr. Damon did cheat on her, she wasn't going anywhere anyways. And that nobody else was going to have him for the rest of the time but her. So nonetheless, you've switched up as well. You went from Dr. Damon never cheating to now saying if he has cheated or did cheat, how are you supposed to know, and that you're going nowhere. So it's like you can't even stand on your own principles of what you are going to put up with and not put up with. But ultimately, at the end of the day, whether he has cheated or not, you're not going to admit it anyways. So nonetheless, it doesn't even matter, because you're willing to do production's dirty work of just making life a living HELL for your other castmates and all this and that. And so, but yeah, it's just getting ridiculous. The show's getting ridiculous. I haven't really been watching as of late, Married to Medicine, because it's not fun. It's not fun. It's gotten too dark, too negative, and all this other nonsense. So, so not surprised now all of a sudden you want to reunite with Carlos King, and everything else. But yeah, that was all that I got on this. Just some, like I said, Love and Marriage Huntsville update stuff. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.